The Executive Edge is a course we created as a new take on leadership development. We start with the more traditional methods of instruction like lectures and group discussions and expand on those through experiential exercises that let the participants get a feel for the real-world application of these leadership principles in both business and in their personal lives.
I'm Nick Massey. I'm the owner of First Defense Krav Maga, and I've been teaching Krav Maga and self-defense skills for 20 years.
I'm Dr. Steve Meyer. I have over 30 years of leadership experience in the government, private industry, and nonprofit sectors, and teach leadership at local universities here in the DC area. Cornerstones of leadership have always been strategy, mission, vision, and values. Those are essential in any leadership role. But in today's environment, I view that there's 4 other key qualities that are needed for effective leaders. One is decisiveness, making decisions in a timely manner with limited information in a high-pressure environment. Number 2, I would say, is adaptability. With emerging technologies out there, especially artificial intelligence, one needs to maintain focus on the goals in a changing environment. Resilience as a leader has to be mentally and physically resilient in light of all these changes that are going on and keeping the organization on course. And then the 4th, which has really come to light in recent studies, is executive presence. It's very key to be calm and cool and collected in times of a major crisis.
What we're missing in most leadership development courses is the embodied element, right? It's a very cognitive experience. And our unique proposition here is that we're adding in this experiential learning, this embodied knowing component.
Yeah, that's the real value of this class. I mean, having taught leadership classes, currently and in the past, it is based on lectures and discussions and case studies. This brings a somatic experience in, where you're actually exercising the leadership principles out on the mat in a physical situation. And that really brings a uniqueness and helps reinforce what is learned in the classroom onto the body in a somatic experience on the mat. And that blends the two together, which makes a very powerful combination.
Krav Maga is a self-defense system. Self-defense in general is a lot about making effective decisions under stressful conditions. And the freeze, fight, and flight, right? And through this training, we want people to make a conscious decision on that course of action, right? Freezing is the last thing we want them to do.
So a lot of this is about making decisions in a timely, effective manner in a high-pressure environment. It's really key in today's leadership world. The value of this is not just classroom. So you'll learn leadership principles in the classroom, then you'll actually take it over to an environment and exercise it. It's really like a simulation of what you've just done real time and exercising those leadership principles. That's what really makes this unique. It's classroom, then simulation and action and putting it into play. Under some pressure, under some stress. How are you going to be decisive? How are you going to adapt? How will you be mentally, physically resilient? How will you demonstrate, calm and confidence in a crisis situation? That is the real power of this class. So they will be equipped with the best tools, techniques. That student will be a much more built up, stronger, effective leader back in their job